Hello. Everyone, and welcome back to the Chase Media channel. Today we're going to be flying the Piper Comanche and continuing our bush trip flying here in California. Today we're going to be trying to fly this leg. This is going to be our fifth leg with the Piper Comanche in California. Today we're going to be trying this flight with the BeyondATC. I do know that the BeyondATC is not shipped with VFR, but we are filed for an IFR flight this time with the Piper Comanche, and this flight is going to take us about 40 minutes to complete, something like that. Not very long flight. All right, so with that being said, let's jump into our cockpit here. And gonna go ahead and remove those control secure lock here. Okay, let's open up the door and let's go for our walk around. So we're gonna go ahead and start at the engine. There is nothing there, which is good. And before we're gonna test our fuel tanks for water, we're gonna open those. So no water at the main fuel tanks, so let's go ahead and close them up. So for today's flight, let me just take a glimpse at the flight plan that we have here. Let me just get my iPad. Okay, and there is our iPad. This is our flight for today, and we're gonna need about 110 liters of fuel. Okay. So 110 liters. So what we're gonna do, gonna take a bit more. It take 10 and decide at 50-50, that's gonna be fine. So we're gonna get 10 liters more. That's not enough. Okay, so let's close it up and let's continue our walk around. So both shocks on the right side are removed, the eye downs are removed, and we need to test our landing light. So before we can do that, we're gonna go ahead and switch the battery power to on, and now we will be able to switch. Okay, so the lights are all working pretty good. The aileron is also looking just fine, and here we want to check the sound of the. Okay, so you see we have the flap here is busted, apparently. So in this case, where we have a busted flap, I'm gonna go ahead and inspect and see that we have two flaps that are busted. So we're gonna go ahead and let me get back. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fix those flaps. Okay, and now it should work pretty good. So it's always important to complete the walk around. So we had a issue with a flap. So for today we're gonna take a lot of baggage. Static ports look just fine. The trim tab works perfectly. Let's remove the tie downs. The second static port looks pretty good as well. And as we just fixed the flap on the left and on the right, this is sound pretty good and crisp. The aileron is perfect. Okay, so here we can't see anything here because we put very little fuel in there, but we are wanted to test it too for water, so no water here, and we forgot to test the other side as well, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Oh, no surprises there. Let's go ahead and test it for water. Okay, so no water there either. Okay, let's continue our walk around. Left landing lights are working perfectly fine. Let's remove the top cover, and let's move on to the left wheel chocks and remove them as well. Now let's go ahead and check our oil. So you can see it's not black. It's perfectly good. Let's return to the cockpit, and anyway we're gonna go ahead and inspect everything. So as you see, everything's looks perfectly fine. Very good. Let's get our passengers boarded up. Let's close our doors here and latch them. The temperature right now in California is about 9 degrees. We expect to climb and maintain flight level of 10,000 feet for our flight. Let's try to get our let's go ahead and start up our aircraft. So rotating beacon is on, fuel pump is on, and then we're gonna go ahead and see the fuel is gonna go and pressurize. Very good. Magnetos set to both. Okay, make sure it's rich, throttle cracked in, drop full forward, gear is down. Fuel pump coming off, and let's try to start our engine. We forgot something very important, is to prime our engine. So let's go ahead and prime our engines about 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and give it another go. And we have a good engine start here. Good. Now let's go ahead and turn on our avionics. Avionics all set, everything's set. Okay. Let's go and get our flight plan from SimBrief. So we're gonna go ahead and import from SimBrief. All right, and now we're gonna go ahead and try to get clearance. So we need to tune to 125 decimal 75. Auckland Center. Okay, we are onto the Auckland Center, so let's go ahead. We're currently at Bishop Yosemite. We're flying Piper Comanche. So from Bishop to Mammoth Yosemite. Mammoth. Okay, let's see if we can pronounce it correctly. So let's first go to radio check, okay?
Night Chase 1. Request IFR clearance to Mammoth Yosemite Airport.
Night Chase 1, Oakland Center, cleared to Mammoth Yosemite Airport. Radar vectors Tree 7, Tree 1, N11811W, then is filed. Maintain 8,000. Expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me. Squawk 0242.
Some reason keep hiding or reset, so let's fix that.
Night Chase 1, Oakland Center, cleared to Mammoth Yosemite Airport. Radar vectors Tree 7, Tree 1, and 11811W, then is filed. Maintain 8,000. Expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me. Squawk 0242.
For some reason, push to talk button is not working for us. And so
Night Chase 1, Oakland Center.
wait, we're gonna go ahead and reopen the BeyondATC. Our push to talk button is not functioning. Okay, so options and okay.
BeyondATC connected.
Oakland Center, this Night Chase 1 radio check.
Night Chase 1, 5x5.
Alright. Oakland Center, Night Chase 1 is ready to copy IFR to Mammoth Yosemite.
Night Chase 1, Oakland Center, cleared to Mammoth Yosemite Airport. Radar vectors tree 7, tree 1, and 11811W, then is filed. Maintain 8,000. Expect 16,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me. Squawk 2112.
Radar vectors 3731 and 11811W. Climb and maintain 080, squawk 2112, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, read back correct. Starter taxi at pilot's discretion. Hold for release. Report holding short runway 26.
Start or taxi at pilot's discretion. Hold for release. Report holding short runway 26, Night Chase 1. Have a good day.
Okay. So we are ready for taxi. Let's go ahead and turn on our taxi slash landing lights. So we're gonna be departing from runway 26, yes, and she 26. Let's see how we're gonna be taxiing there. Okay, runway 26 is here. So we're gonna take Alpha here all the way to Alpha 1 and hold short on runway 26. Okay. Now let's release our parking brake. So she told us to climb to 8,000 feet and then expect 16,000 feet. Okay. Okay, so we need to go on to Alpha. Alpha, that's gonna be Alpha to the left. Right? And to the right or slightly to the wrong. Very good. Okay, let's check that there is no traffic. There shouldn't be any traffic because we are flying all solo, but anyways. Alpha and Alpha 1, we're gonna be continuing on Alpha 1 over here. Very good. Another look left and right. Everything looks clear. Let's cross it very quickly. Okay, let's stop over here. Auckland Center on HS1 is ready at runway 26.
Night Chase 1, released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1430 Zulu. If not off by 1430 Zulu, do not contact later than 1440 Zulu. Time now 14:09 Zulu. Frequency change approved.
Release cleared. Okay. We are ready for our departure. Strobe is coming on. Let's test our magnetos. Good. We are ready to take off. Let's go. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Auckland Center, HS1 is with you. 050, climbing 080.
Night Chase 1, Oakland Center, good day, radar contact, climb and maintain 1010,000, altimeter 29 or 9 or 4.
10,000, altimeter to 904.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading 260.
Turn right 60, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading 035.
Turn right, heading.
Negative, turn right, heading 035.
Turn heading 035, Night Chase 1. So she cleared us up to 10,000.
Night Chase 1, climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb and maintain 160, Night Chase 1.
Negative, climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb and maintain 16,000, Night Chase 1. So now we're gonna be climbing to 16,000. Let's trim us a bit more to the up, nose up.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading 100.
Turn right, heading 100, Night Chase 1. We're crossing about 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn off our landing lights.
Night Chase 1, cleared direct tree 731 and 11811W. Resumo navigation.
3731 and 11811W resume on navigation, chase 1.
Negative, clear direct tree, 731 and 11811W.
Clear direct 3731 and 11811W, night chase 1. Gonna be climbing at 18 miles per hour right now. It's gonna be a pretty steep climb for this aircraft because we want to avoid this terrain over here. So she cleared us to 16,000 feet. Let's trim up just a bit more. Okay, so I think we will be able to cross those mountains, but if not, we circle around just before we are gonna be crossing over them. Just trim up just a bit more, about 500 feet per minute, climbing about 500 feet per minute right now, so pretty slow. It's not a jet, so. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna circle around to our right before we're gonna resume on our navigation to the 3731 November. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the circle. So we're going to turn to the west right now. I much appreciate if you could like and follow me on the channel. Also feel free to send some messages, I do see them. Okay, so we're gonna circle around here, just a small circle, before we're gonna continue to our next waypoint. And we're currently at 12,000 feet. Almost at 12,000 feet. Continue turning to the east. Well, I must say that the ATC know what she's talking about when she said that climbing 16,000 feet. Our flight plan even didn't pilot us for this altitude. It's piloted us for about 10,500 feet. But she was clever enough to get us to 16,000 feet to cross those mountains. So let's trim more to up, so we can resume our climb at 80 miles per. Yeah, it's not that nuts. It's actually miles per hour. Yeah, I did saw that you can change the dial here to knots. Okay, let's go ahead and resume on our own navigation, but continue our climb towards 16,000 feet and trim our nose just a bit higher so we can resume our climb. It's very hard to climb with this aircraft. With the jet you already crossed the 18,000 mark, but you know this is old school for you, so you need to be patient. Climbing steady at 500 feet per minute. Okay, let's turn to the left. We're currently at 13,000 feet right now. We have another 3,000 feet to climb. And to monitor this, monitor our speed so we won't stall into those mountains. Let's check the temperatures. Oh, temperatures are above. Anyway, turn on the pub heat anyways, just for safety. I know the weather is pretty good, and it's not expected to freeze, but still. Let's trim our nose down a bit more up. And we're gonna go ahead and do a slight turn to the right here before we're gonna resume our route. And we're gonna trim our nose more up. Okay, so what we're gonna do at this point, we're gonna stay in this altitude right now, so we're gonna gain some speed before we're gonna resume our climb to the 16,000. Well, crossing currently the 13,000 feet. 2,000 feet we have to go here. I think 16,000 feet it will be the highest I ever been with this aircraft, the Piper Comanche. I did not get to those high altitude just yet. But trim up just a bit more here so we can continue our climb. But need to monitor the speed so we won't stall our aircraft. We are climbing at 80 miles per hour. This is the target speed for our climb. So we're gonna go ahead and do another circle to our right before we're gonna continue our navigation to reach the 16,000 feet for this leg. I'm gonna go ahead and trim down just a bit so we can gain more speed for our aircraft here. Down just a bit. You know what? Let's go ahead and hold this altitude. Lock it on hold, and then we're gonna see our aircraft speed coming up. So that's gonna take some time, but we need to be patient with this. After all, we're flying the classic Piper Comanche. It's not an average jet for you who climbs about 3,000 feet per minute. But imagine, compare this to a jet which climbing but 3,000, can climb up to 3,000 and even higher. 3,000 feet per minute. We climb in here about 1,000 to 500 feet per minute. And here the autopilot requests us to trim down the aircraft so we can maintain this altitude. So we're gonna go ahead and set the trim a bit nose down. And as you can see, our speed is climbing as well. So next we will be able to use it to climb more. We need to climb more, about 3,000 feet more. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn to the west here. While we're maintaining our altitude here. In the real world, we should, I think we should probably tell the ATC what we are doing here right now. But I think she might not gonna understand what we are doing right now. Okay, we're gonna continue our turn. Very good. So now we have more than enough speed. I think we're gonna be disabling the alt hold, and let's climb a bit. But not that violently. 1,000 feet per minute, that's more than enough. We can maintain our speed and continue a good smooth climb. We are trading speed for altitude. Okay. Had doing some games here. Costing about to cross 3,000 feet. It takes some time really to climb with this aircraft. I'm gonna go and disengage the autopilot altogether, so we're gonna have control of our heading as well. Let's see if we can request to stay at about 14,000. But it is challenging to get to 16,000 feet here. It is. It really is.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading tree 50. Descend and maintain 11,000, altimeter 2994. Mammoth Yosemite Airport landing runway 27.
Okay, she's here. Okay. Turn right at 350. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Altimeter 2994. Landing runway 27. Altimeter 3007. Negative.
Night Chase 1, altimeter 3007. Expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 27.
Expect RNAV runway 27.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading tree 60. Vectors for the approach.
Okay. Turn right 360, Night Chase 1. Okay, she wants us to land. Okay, let's turn off my head here, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab the chart. Okay. Approach. Another approach. Yes. Okay. So now she wants us to descend to 11,000 feet.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading 110.
Turn right, heading 110. Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading 115.
Turn right, heading 115. into the mountains. Yeah. You want us to crush the aircraft? Let's see if we can get direct. Direct to just. Night Chase 1 requesting direct to just.
Aircraft calling for direct to, say call sign.
Night Chase 1 requesting direct to just.
Night Chase 1, tree 731 and 11811W is behind you. Unable direct tree 731 and 11811W.
You see, she still want us to reach the. Let's see. She still want us to reach the checkpoint behind us, even though we are already descended. So let's see. So she wants us to reach this waypoint. Okay, let's try. We're gonna set our trim a bit higher and starting to climb. So we will be unable to reach the waypoint right there without climbing to about 16,000 feet, I think. And then as we reach this point, we will start our descent to 11,000 feet. So let's hold this altitude so we be able to gain some speed before we continue our climb there. And the autopilot screaming at us, so we trim our aircraft down so we will be maintaining the altitude.
Night Chase 1, turn left, heading 120.
Turn left, heading 120, Night Chase 1. We'll be able to reach about 180 miles per hour. It's possible it's gonna take us some time though. Okay. We will trim down just a bit more. Yes. We got you. Shut up. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and disable the altitude hold. Let's disable the autopilot altogether here. And try to reach the top of the mountain. Oh, steep climb here. Some bumps. We made it to about, we currently almost at 13,000 feet here. FSL. Okay. Let's continue our climb to 16,000 feet. and about 3,000 more feet to go, so we will reach the top of the mountain there. And while we climbing this steep mountain here, you can also enjoy the scenery, which made pretty good by Microsoft. I think they need to focus more on that and the weather than on publishing aircraft onto their Microsoft store. They should stick to what they're good at, well, like building a beautiful scenery like this one. Pretty amazing. So we at 30,500 MSL, climbing 16,000, then we're gonna be descend to 11,000 feet after we will reach this peak. We'll go ahead and trim down a bit. Also gain a bit of speed. Oh, a bit bumpy here. Okay, let's hold this altitude so we'll be able to maintain this altitude and gain some speed before we're gonna resume our climb. And let me just switch off my head. Okay. So we're currently at 30,700 feet. As soon as we reach 140 miles per hour, then we're gonna resume in our climb. Now let's turn to the west, so we'll not get too far from this waypoint.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading 220.
Turn right, heading 220, Night Chase 1. Okay, so now we will be able to climb to 16,000 feet. Let's go ahead and disable altitude hold and take the yoke to us so we can go ahead and climb. Convert the speed to altitude. Well, now we're climbing about 1,000 feet per minute, now reaching 14,000 feet MSL. We have 2,000 more to go.
Chase 1, turn right heading tree 10.
Turn right, heading 310, Night Chase 1.
Negative, turn right heading tree 10.
Turn right, heading 310. Okay. Climbing a bit steep. Now 1000 feet per minute, reaching almost 15,000 feet MSL. Now we almost at the top. And we have more 1000 to go. $1,000 to go, 900 to go. Almost at 16,000 feet, currently passing through 15,300 feet. Oh, and we get some stall warning flashing here. Let's get our nose a bit down, so we don't want to stall this aircraft. Okay, very good. So this aircraft is maximum servicing is about 20,000 feet, so we should be fine at 16,000. It does take some time to get there, but we have about 700 feet to go. Let's release it just for a bit. It's important that we're going to be monitoring the speed and the altitude all together. Okay, we almost at 15,500. Okay, passing 15,500 right now, MSL, and we have 500 feet more to go. Keep steady. No, now we climbing very, very slow. Let's get some speed. A bit speed so we can continue our climb to 16,000 feet. We have just about 500 feet to go to 16,000. 300 feet more to go. $200. It was me playing with the mixture. Okay, so let's go ahead and hold this altitude. Let's hold this altitude for a second, trim up. And what we're gonna do right now is check out the map. Okay. So she's probably gonna be directing us back to this waypoint again. And let's disable the altitude hold and start to climb again, and then we're gonna be reaching the 16,000 feet. Okay, 100 feet to go. Let's go. No. Okay, let's let rest for a moment here. Okay. Let's go, 6,000. What? 16,000. Okay. So let's hold this for a moment. Hold. I'll hold. And what we are gonna be doing is resetting the ATC for a second.
BeyondATC connected.
Okay, we're teaming down, okay. Now, let me grab my virtual tablet here to see what's up. So it's pretty cold here in the cabin. Let's go ahead. And heat up our cabin here and trim a bit more down, nose down. Let's set it to neutral so that it will stop screaming at us. Let's get to check our engines. So it looks perfectly good. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn to the east. Yeah, let's get turn to the east here. Let's check our fuel. Oh, pretty much out of fuel. We need to land. I don't think we're gonna reach in any 16,000 here today. Anyway, we will try it anyway. And 16,000 feet. Oh my god, we're gonna have it to the hold 16,000 feet. Good. Now we would like to reserve some to adjust some power settings too. To save on some fuel. Oh, we ran out of fuel. Yep. Okay, so let's go. Okay, trim up, sure. Never mind that, hold this altitude. We won't be climbing. Okay, let's check a few. We will make it. We will make it. We have no fuel, but we will make it to the airport. Even we gonna have to glide there, we will make it. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn onto the frequency.
Oakland Center, Night Chase 1, 15-15,300.
Night Chase 1, reset transponder. Squawk 0235.
0235. Squawk 0235, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, Oakland Center, radar contact, continue climb to 16,000, altimeter 299er tree.
Continue climb to 16,000, altimeter 29903.
Night Chase 1, turn left, heading 220.
Turn left heading 220, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, turn left, heading 210, Mammoth Yosemite Airport, landing runway 27.
Continue climb to 16,000, altimeter 29903. Night Chase 1, turn left heading 210, Mammoth Yosemite Airport, landing runway 27.
27.
27. Turn left, heading 210, landing runway 27, altimeter 3005, night chase 1.
Night Chase 1, altimeter 3005, expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 27.
Expect radar vectors for RNAV 27, altimeter 3005, night chase 1. Night chase 1, request altitude change.
Night Chase 1, roger, say new altitude.
Night chase 1 would like 15,000.
Night Chase 1, you broke up. Say again altitude.
Night chase 1 would like 15,000.
Night Chase 1, you broke up. Say again altitude.
Request 15,000, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, unable your flight is to the northwest and 5,000 is an odd-numbered flight level. Please pick an even altitude.
Request 14,000, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, unable 4,000 at this time.
Okay, unable then unable. Okay, so trim down just a bit. Gonna go ahead. Procedures, approach, RNAV 27, load and activate. Yes, okay. No. Let's slow down a bit. The airport should be somewhere to our left.
Night Chase 1, please verify name of my next fix.
Night Chase 1, turn left, heading 190, climb and maintain 16,000.
Turn left, heading 190, climb and maintain 16,000, Night Chase 1.
Yeah, she still wants us to climb all the way to 16,000. But we're unable at this time. Let's see if she can get it. Night Chase 1 is unable 16,000.
Night Chase 1, request not understood.
Let's see, direct to the...
Night Chase 1, request direct to fix.
Night Chase 1, roger, say fix name.
Request direct to 3737 and 11815W, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, you're currently being vectored. Unable 3737 and 11815W at this time.
Yeah, you know what? Thank you very much. We are super low on fuel, so thank you, but we're gonna be letting on our own at our own discretion, so go ahead. Or she gonna crush us. should get some more fuel. But we will should make it to the runway. Now it's too hot probably, yeah. Go ahead and turn off the heater here. Bit bumpy there. Okay, so 11,000 feet adjust, and then minimum it is pretty high. Okay. Let's go ahead to descend 11,000 feet, and let's go flight plan. Let's start our descent to 11,000 feet and disable the altitude hold. And let's disable the autopilot altogether. And let's dive all in. Spring is reset to neutral. That's that mixture to reach, and let's trim down so we can descend. A bit extreme descent. Okay, carb heat is off. And also, we don't want to speed too much.
Night Chase 1, turn left, heading 175. Descend and maintain 1,000. Vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 175. Descend and maintain 1,000. Okay. Okay. So before I'm gonna continue, I'm just gonna go ahead and adjust my head here. Switch to the main. And we don't want to overspeed either, so let's slow down.
Night Chase 1, turn right, heading 280.
Turn right, heading 280, Night Chase 1.
Negative, turn right, heading 280.
Turn right, heading 280 night chase 1.
Night Chase 1, 3 miles from Jasat, turn right heading 280, maintain 11,000 until established on the final approach course. Cleared, RR, nav runway 27.
Turn right, heading 280, maintain 11,000 feet, cleared, RNAV 27. Night chase 1. Okay, so we need to land this aircraft before we're gonna be running out of fuel. We should be able to reach the airport with our remaining fuel.
Night Chase 1, no tower services available at Mammoth Yosemite Airport. Frequency change approved. See you.
Frequency change approved. Night Chase 1. Okay, so there we have the runway inside. Is it even a runway? Okay. LED lights are on. Want a bit of course here. A flap set to 1. A 0 down. Flap 2. Flap full. Make sure all in. And let's go land this thing. Okay, let's clear all the runway right here. Flaps up, landing lights going off. This we had a pretty smooth landing, I think. And I'll try that later on. The strobe is going off and bit of this is off. Turn off the avionics, we don't need them anymore. Do you think there is a guard waiting for us there? So let's see. Now let's close the landing rate monitor. To the right. 8 FM, pretty cool. There is our guy. Okay, so there is a guy who waits for us, so go ahead. And taxi team. Let's check how much fuel we had. 10 liters on each side and another 7 liters. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's break here. Parking brakes are set, let's stall out the engine. Okay. Magnetors both are off. Ported beacon off. Master switch is off. Headphones, we can remove those too. Let's remove fuel tanks are all off. Let's view our flight controls. Flight controls are secured. Let's open the door. Yeah. Get on tablet. Inspect. Everything looks perfect, so we didn't damage anything. Let's go ahead and put the butcher on both sides. Put on the tie downs on each side and set the trim tie down as well. Good. Get rid of your garbage and back into the cockpit. Let's get rid of those two. Close up the door. So that's it for flying today with the BeyondATC. Pretty cool, even though they aren't released any VFR version just yet. So it must be maintaining IFR for now. I hope they will release something sort of guideline, like a PDF, some sort of, so people can stick to it, like the FS2 does. So thank you very much for joining in. If you like my livery, you are more than welcome to download it in the link in the description below from the Flight 2. website. Thank you very much for joining in. Much appreciated. Good luck and subscribe and follow me. Have a great day.